Welcome to Conversation Beyond Bars, where we go deeper into the real, unfiltered work of reentry, community transformation, and second chances. Today's episode is a candid, heart forward conversation with the founders of HeRise Growth Center, a conversation they've never had publicly until now.
Good evening. I'm Azel Johnson, the Executive Director for HeRise and your raspy host for today's Conversation Beyond Bars. Today we're going to talk about the work that we're doing here. It's very powerful, but it's very heavy. And our founders have been carrying more weight than I feel most people realize. So, ladies, thank you for being present. And all that I'd like to ask to start this off is, what has this journey really felt like for you?
Great question to ask. So, this journey has been, it's been beautiful, but painful. It's been many nights of long conversations, pivots. But I think that in the midst of it all, it is a journey that we're able to grow in. We're growing with each other, we're growing as individuals. Those growing pains are sometimes a little hard, but we're still here. We're still here.
Yes, so as she mentioned, the journey has been beautiful, but it's also been very, very challenging. But I think we get through it every day because we're very passionate about what we do.
I agree.
So you both speak about your weight, with the work and everything, but I'd like to know what part has stretched you the most as leaders.
Mm.
So that's a great question. What has stretched me personally most as a leader is showing up every single day and doing the work and still lacking the support from our community. But we believe that what we're doing, our voices will be heard and our mission will be accomplished.
So I believe that what has stretched us as leaders is the many sleepless nights, the things that people don't get to see, how we sometimes aren't able to show up for our households because a lot of hours, a lot of commitment that it takes to be here and He Rise and to actually build He Rise. Missing dates, missing family gatherings, being up to one or two, trying to figure out what we're going to do for the next day. It's many uncomfortable nights that I can say has stretched me as a leader.
Okay. Would you say that's like your biggest challenge as well, or your challenges lie elsewhere, like hitting the streets? It's cold out there right now. People don't
Lord,
talk to
have
you.
mercy, Lord, have mercy. So that's another challenge as well because as leaders, you cannot always be behind the scene. People want to see you, they want to know who you are, and they want to know that you're actually doing the work. So I think Audrey and I both have been stressing that area. We do a lot as far as going out, making ourselves known, and letting people know who we are and what it is that we're trying to bring back to the city. So I definitely feel like that is something that has stressed us as well.
And when you say would we relate that to a challenge, I would say yes, it has been a challenge. I think the greatest challenge of it all is being in a growing phase and still having so many responsibilities. And not being able to say like, hey, we're not going to have rent this month because we're still building out the program. We have so many obligations outside of making sure that the doors are open, the preparation work has been a challenge for us. The many closed doors, the people saying, "Hey, I'm here to support. Ask for anything that you need." But then when we need things and we're asking, those same doors feeling like they're closing in our face has been a really big challenge.
Yes. Yeah.
Despite all of this, you all are still planning to open with the Warm Star Winter cohort December 15th. Why is it so important for us to move forward now?
Because if not now, when? I mean, we've been here for 6 months and we've worked day in and day out to make this happen. So we're in a pivotal season. So right now, I think the winter cohort would be something that would be needed. It's getting cold outside, so
I 100% agree. I think that it's important to understand that, again, we have funded everything for He Rise out of our pockets. And even though we're not getting the grants and the contracts that we would love to have, the need is still there. There's still people that are homeless. There are still people in our city who don't have a place to stay, don't have food on their tables, don't have a coat for their body. So I think that it's important that we don't let funding or the doors that have closed stop us from the mission that we have, and that's to service our people.
I know you said that you all invested quite a lot of, money. Everybody always thinks about the fiscal value, but and you all also mentioned time away from your families earlier as well. What would you say, from everything that you've given, what has been the most costly for you personally?
Our health.
I was going to say our health.
Our health.
We're so
Andrane and I both have lost weight. We are like day in and day out working on HeRise. So I would say our health. I would say our health, our time, and as you mentioned earlier, like you said, time away from our families.
Yeah, that's big, especially when you're trying to bring other people closer to theirs, and the sacrifice in the midst of that is that you have to be away from yours.
Heavy as that, though, where's the crown?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, let's speak directly to the community now. We've been giving them a little bit of how you're feeling and everything. But what would you guys really say that you need? You're saying that you're struggling to connect with people, you're struggling with having people meet you where you're at. What does HeRise need from the community then?
So we need for you all to show up. We all know that the city needs what HeRise is trying to bring back. So we are currently running a campaign, and we have also been asking people to sign our petition in support of what HeRise is trying to do. So there are many different ways that you all can support by signing a petition, small donations or contributions. If you have a company, you can possibly partner with us to offer some of the services that we already have as a part of HeRise. So those are just a few ways that you all can support.
I think the community showing up, like letting us know what they need. We try our best to get out into the community and engage and talk to the people and bring things that we feel are good, but actually having the people to come and engage back with us and say, hey, we would like to see HeRise put more things like this in the neighborhood, or this is something that we want. Maybe HeRise can assist us with figuring out how to obtain that. Just unity. Unity is very important right now. I think that we have seen with all the things going on with Amazon, Target, Home Depot, that we are so strong in numbers. And if we could unify, if we could get people to just show up, it doesn't necessarily always have to be a financial contribution, even though, don't get us wrong, we definitely could use some financial contributions, but also, as well as us asking for financial contribution, we are interested in hearing how we can show up for our community as well.
Okay. For someone who's listening, who's wondering if their support actually matters, what would you say?
Your support matters, your voice matters, your questions matter. No question is a crazy question. So if you have questions for us, if you have advice for us, we're open to it. So support comes in many different forms. So yes, your support does matter.
I like to say that sometimes, like I know we've been saying, donate $1, and I know a lot of people say like, well, what is $1, or does $1 really help? But again, it goes back to the unity thing. Mm-hmm. If we have 10,000 people who give $1, that's $10,000. Your impact helps no matter how small it is. Your letter of support, again, those letters help us to approach our community leaders to be able to say, hey, this isn't just something that HeRise is saying is needed here, but the community actually feels that it's needed. They're actually engaged, they're actually invested into this as well.
So, I would just like to thank my cohort, my collaborators. These two strong women who are in front of you right now have done a lot of weight. I was not here at the beginning, in truth. They brought me on board, I want to say, about basically around the time I graduated. So around June, that's when I was brought onto the team. They asked me if I wanted to join, and I was able to just see how much time, how much effort, and how much more work still needed to be done. And I feel that we've come a very long way. What I would like to say to you two, do not be disheartened. Honestly, stuff gets shaky is right before you're about to win. So stay in the ring, keep fighting, doing your thing. To my community, I would like to say, to those of you who have supported us, we appreciate you. We ask that you continue to support us, that you continue to show up, that you just share the word. Even if you can't give anything at all, it doesn't cost anything to say, hey, this is something that's going on in our community. Check them out. That's all. Showing up, giving us your time is far more valuable than any money you could ever give us, because all the money in the world won't mean anything if we don't have the community backing us. This is for you. We want you to benefit from it. So to everyone listening, if you believe in second chances, in safer communities, in family stability, in healing, this is your moment to stand with HeRise. Visit HeRiseGC.org to donate, sponsor a resident, or partner with the mission. This is Conversation Beyond Bars. This is Azo Johnson signing off. And this is how we rise together.
Thank you so much. That was